It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming right up, a good roll continuing right now for the Knicks. It's been a fantastic season for them, and this could be one of its most memorable nights, as a win here gives them the best record in the league. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play the guys who care as much about the game as you do, a guy who puts the team first, a guy who gets you involved, a guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about, but I always look for guys who could push me. And I could push them at the same time, where we could work together. It's a family, the basketball team.
It's interconference time for the New York Knicks as they travel to enemy territory looking for a win. It's Wednesday Night Basketball live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. The Jazz make a quick stop here at home before heading back out on the road. Unfortunately, a troubled season they've had right down near the bottom, second to last in the West.
Yeah, and remember, this is the second and final time these teams will see one another, so they're going to want to ensure things turn out a bit differently this time around. I expect them to be as aggressive as we've seen all season.
Oh, for sure. They'll have to come out strong and get a different result. Losses happen. It's how you respond that really matters in this league. You got to be able to bounce back.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for the Knicks, Anthony is in at the point. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's Green in at the 2 spot. So for the Jazz, their last game a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
But they were able to hang in there for most of that game. But at the end, when it matters most in terms of what I call winning time, they just could not make the plays on either end of the floor.
Yeah, I like that term, winning time. But as you said, they didn't get run over, but just couldn't convert when they needed to in the end.
On defense, New York. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Now here's Anthony. He had 13 points in the win against Indiana.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
Now here's Exum. Following the miss by Freak. High arcing shot. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defender.
Here's the 3. New York, no good that time either. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hayward can hit.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Anthony with it, now defended by Hayward. Anthony against Hayward, and stolen by Hood. Now here's Exum. He's guarded closely. Gobert with a screen on Anthony. Hood dishes to Favors. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively. Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Utah trailing here. The dish to Favors. Here's Hood. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Anthony's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Exum kicks to Favors. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his first free throw of the game.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
It's Anthony with the drive. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Anthony's got 5.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Exum passes to Favors, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Anthony kicks to Green. Anthony right side. Back to Green. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Exum. 14 points from him the last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And it's going to be a 3-second call. With a break in the action, time for a rundown now of the most accurate shooters at small forward over the last 10 games. Number 1, Carmelo Anthony.
And when you've got a player like him who can shoot that efficiently on the perimeter, it gives you a remarkably dependable option every time down the floor.
Boy, does it ever. I mean, he's a marksman from anywhere on the court. And it doesn't hurt that he works nonstop to get himself open either. I mean, he's constant motion out there.
Outside Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. New York moving the ball around. Lopez a screen. Anthony dishes to Lopez. Second chance shot. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Now here's Exum. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Here's Anthony. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Jazz have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. They set the screen. It's tipped. It's stolen by Anthony. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Anthony.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Now here's Hayward. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Clock at 2. Pulls up on the wing. And again it's Utah.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. Anthony with it. He's got 6. Inside. And the wide open shot from Green. And the Knicks good for 2.
Timeout. Started. Utah timeout called. All right, fans, I want everyone here in the arena to get on up out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz dancers.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Gerald Green. How the second half shaped up for him. He's averaging 10 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And, guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
The Jazz making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. Now here's Anthony. After Gordon Hayward's miss. Burks kicks to Favors. It's deflected. Favors with the screen. Oh, trying for it. And it's Anthony slamming it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that last replay courtesy of Pierre. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Porzingis. Ben McLemore comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Roten subbed in for Gerald Green. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Following the basket by Thomas Robinson.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And it's good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Here's Mack. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Now, here's Burks, guarded by McLemore. Here's Mack. Nato. The Knicks pull it in. Last time they met in New York.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the boards.
Yeah, they were overpowering it inside, and you've really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
Here's Mack. The Knicks making the shot. They set the pick. Favors with the ball. Williams picks him up. Favors with the screen. Nato, guarded by McLemore. Three-pointer. The rebound by Roten. Second shot opportunity. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. And that's now 11 points for Derek Favors.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Jazz trail by 3. Burks dishes to Mack. Down low, Gobert the pass to Burks. Shot clock at 6. And Gobert kicks to Favors. Mack. That one wide left. The Knicks leading by 3. Anthony in the corner. Krills the three-pointer. Anthony's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Knicks.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
All right, fans, I want everyone here in the arena to...
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Anthony? First in scoring, first in three-point shooting, and remember, the second best free throw shooter in the league by percentage. He does not miss many.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Tipped away.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Dishes it to Ingles. Gets an open look and hits. Ingles has got his first basket of the night. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Taking a look at New York, they've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, there's the Cavaliers in second place.
Well, I think for New York, they've had a dream season, and I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
It really is amazing how far they've come in the course of one season, from afterthought to title contenders. They've got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and every play counts.
Now here's Anthony. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go. And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from Anthony. Anthony's got 14 points. Nato covered by Anthony. Nato down low. Ingles dishes to Favors. The Jazz working the ball around now. And that one's good.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Anthony, the pass to McLemore. He feeds it to Roten. Outside Anthony.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And that one's good.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Now here's Anthony. He's got 16. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it from 10. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 6 points for Robinson.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derek Williams about his focus offensive.
Just getting to the basket more, being able to finish with the defender in front of me. I think getting to the line a lot more as well. I think, getting to the line and finish.
2 huge improvements for him. Greg, can he do more?
Definitely. He's already taken a big leap forward, and there's plenty more room for him to grow. He could become a real beast in this league.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Then there's Favors. Then there's Trey Burke. And it's Ingles in at the 4. That's the group right now for Utah. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers made some terrific plays. He had 55 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And now a look at the 2K leaderboard to see which point guards have been playing the best perimeter defense during the last month. 4th, Freak.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
And you love the mindset this guy has at the defensive end. He wants to impact the game defensively, and you love that attitude.
Come on, keep it up.
What a night so far for Favors. He has 12 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that. You've got to get yourself there first.
Hayward goes in. Here's Burks. Offensive rebound. Tries again. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Favors.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Anthony. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And here's Burks. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Here's Anthony. Got a hand on it. a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Gobert kicks to Hayward. Back to Gobert. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
The drive by Anthony, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And that one's good. Burke.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
That's good. Anthony's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks. Jazz have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Burks kicks to Favors. Feeds it to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert, the screen. The shot by Hayward, wide open, misses the 3. The Knicks leading by 9. Roten, the pass to Porzingis, 14 feet away. Anthony's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Burke can't get it to go.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Rodney Hood's checked in for Alec Burks, and it's Dante Exum in for Trey Burke.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with
White, he's checked in for Lopez.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
A shot by Anthony, nobody around. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Hood gets the bucket.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Anthony dishes to right. There's the feed to Anthony. Kicks it to Anthony. Takes a 3. Anthony missing again.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Now, here's Exum. Covered by Anthony. Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Anthony, and Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Green kicks to Anthony. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Anthony, 5 to shoot. Hands it from downtown. Anthony's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Inside, here's Favors. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Deep 2 from Anthony. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The numbers since the All-Star break, and here's how Utah ranks league-wide. 10th in opponent field goal percentage, 12th in opponent points per game, and they're in the top half of the league in shooting from deep as well. This is a strong suit for this team, knocking down those shots from behind the arc.
And you mentioned their opponent's field goal percentage ranking. They do a really good job of closing down the paint, forcing teams to beat them from outside.
Williams, an easy layup after coming off. the pick. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for New York.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Anthony, the pass to Robinson. Got a piece of it. Anthony dishes to Green. Free throw line jump shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Green's got 6. Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Favors with a screen on Anthony. Exum kicks to Favors. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed